Welcome back. Everyone say hey to Dad.
What's up?
See, that's what you look like. Hey Dad, it's you. Okay. So this is a new segment called Beer with Dad. Around, I don't know, like 6 months ago or so. Yeah, you can scoot up, you're good. Just however you want. If you need to move that at all, if that's in your way, that one's already open. People started being like, hey, put your dad on a stream. So here he is.
Here I am.
Now, Yobo's a dad.
What's up, Yomo?
What?
Where'd you learn to pour beer?
My dad taught me. Help. Oh, man. Hold on. We can't have chat covering your face the whole time. Jackbox. Jackbox come up in the... I am very well prepared. We're up here. Yeah, like that, between our heads.
There you go.
Yes, I am using the Bucky's beer mug.
Weird beard.
That's the code. So, Dad, you're most known for your mechanic skills, your ability to be a dad, and also drinking beer. So, what people are just dying to know, what people are dying to know is, why'd you do that thing in Afghanistan?
I'm not at liberty to say.
Fair enough. Did I chill the mug? No.
Oh, we did not.
Do you think I'm prepared? Oh my god. Oh yeah, cheers. So yeah, ask my dad stuff, like, how come you raised him not be good at video games? Oh man. So I've noticed that now in the middle of me talking, I prepped a lot. I'll feel the spice just shoot back up. Did you watch me eat the spicy thing?
I did watch you eat the spice. I tried it before you got it. How'd you raise him for beer but not chill the mug? Did you see the beer that he poured? He don't listen.
I didn't do this to get insulted.
But it's Yomo.
Fair. That's all she does. Dad, what's the hottest thing you ever ate?
There's a story behind that.
You gotta get closer.
Love you too, Yomo.
Oh, shit. Here, I'm gonna just move the mic to you. There you go. That's you, a little quiet boy. Talk loud.
Okay, I can talk loud. So it's not that it was a certain thing that was the hottest, but me and Tyler's Uncle Red had a hot pepper eating contest, where we each had a pint jar of hot peppers in vinegar that we finished.
Now that's a classic thing down here in the South. You just grow these little peppers and you keep them in vinegar and they soak it up, and they're just hot. There's not much flavor to them, but it's like vinegar and spice. And none of it's nice.
No, it was not nice at all.
Oh, it's so hot. Yeah, so is that the end of the story? Or?
Well, oh, and by the way, I was 11 when we done this.
Okay.
And I did finish the jar, and your Uncle Red didn't.
I didn't know that last part. Were you hoping to prove something to somebody?
At 11? Yeah, you
Just
try to prove it to everybody.
Fair enough. Hey, I remember, just growing up and being at different people's houses, and it was always like, here's a hot thing, dude. I bet you won't eat it right now.
All the time.
All the time. Never failed.
You put hot sauce on a jalapeno pepper and here, try this.
Yeah, or, you know, dude, try this, and your friends have just, like, snuck hot stuff on it. That's why he's always ready to fight. I don't fight like that. Jeez. Interesting. Well, I remember, we were at one of his friends' birthday parties, and they decided to have an X Factor, like...
Oh, it was an X Factor party.
It was an X Factor party, and so they actually had different things to eat. And you didn't eat the habanero, did you?
I did not. That's when I
That's when you
that's where
backed
I
out.
lost. But I did eat 8 crickets.
You
Live
did.
crickets.
My oldest brother actually won that contest after eating multiple different things, and then for the final challenge eating 8 worms. Still alive. It was 16 worms. That sounds right.
Yes.
Or are you just throwing numbers at us? This is a number I saw. What's it mean? Oh.
Yeah, that beer and milk and spice.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna chuck what eating live crickets. Well, before he gets to that, I could tell you what eating dead crickets feels like, because in some stores they actually sell these little packets, and they're like dead crickets, but there's like seasonings on them, and you just eat them. So I've eaten those. I did not know that. I've eaten those. They're popular in like China, I guess. But now you describe live crickets.
Eating live crickets, crunchy and slimy together.
Like Yomo. Go ahead.
And not really a flavor. There's not really a flavor to them.
Oh.
Oh, she was talking.
When I ate them, it seems like I could get all of it down except the legs kept getting caught in my throat. Like I was like, oh, I could feel them like tickling.
You know, the legs have like those little
joints almost.
Where they're you know, the little prickly things. I mean, because crickets can climb up a wall. The little prickly things would like stick to like the inside of your mouth. It was kind of hard to maneuver them around.
That's in that.
Ever going?
I don't know if I could eat the live, like, cause I had it and it had a ranch seasoning on it to, I guess, to kind of help it go down. Yeah. And I just kept having to drink stuff to make it work. And I remember like getting real scratchy.
I want to, Yomo. But my hair cutter says no.
In her defense, however, Dad's very particular about his hair. It's like he'll want something, get it, have it. A week later, he hates it and wants to do something else with it. So he's much like today's modern early to mid-20s female.
Dude, when it comes to my hair, I agreed.
Yeah. Let's see. If you hate it, then just wear a hat or shave it. That
have
rhymes.
Done that.
Yeah, that's.
Have done that. Didn't like it. Mom came home, head shaved.
Yeah. Why do you shave it? I just spent all that time cutting your hair.
Are you gonna cry?
It burned. Let me make you some.
Okay.
You made it really well, by the way.
You're welcome.
Let's see. I feel like I was like, I feel like I was planning this part specifically like last night, and I have forgotten all of it.
No.
You gotta use diaphragm voice for these things.
Okay, well, no.
There it is. No, oh man, the thing that's funny about doing this is like I always have an idea of what I want to talk about. Get Bobo. I always have an idea of what I want to talk about, what I want to do, questions I want to ask people, things I want to do with chat. What's up, Shiva? Shiva in the house. Welcome to my dad. You met him at the wedding. And then it starts and I'm like, I blank. So I really need to start keeping a notepad and taking down everything I want to talk about. Hell yeah, dad stream, dude. It's been requested. Here he is in the flesh. I like that he's sitting further back than I am, so he looks like very small compared to me. 10 tier 1 gift subs. Thank you so much.
Awesome.
Thanks, dude.
I do look a lot smaller.
And he looks so much smaller. I look like a huge man. Oh. Dad, tell all these youngins what the 90s was like. I know that for most of it, you were
married with kids.
Yeah, in like 1990.
Yeah.
Tell a funny story of each other. Finish the 90s thought. Can you pass me one of those little controllers? I just want to keep this on. He is the level 5 hype train. Talk about
90s?
Something like, because obviously my idea of what the 90s are going to be very different from yours, considering I was born in 95. But one of the things that I romanticize a lot about that time is that there was always, it felt like we always had something to do. We were outside a lot. We spent a lot of time just like playing a lot of music and just, oh, another 10 gift subs. Thank you so much, Shiva. God, you're a sweetheart. And I mean, hell, Zach was there too. It just felt like, it was a different time in general. Like we just,
it was simple.
Why you give Obelus a mullet as a kid?
We'll get to that. I wanna finish the 90s thought and we'll move on.
Like I said, me and Mom married in 90, so the 90s was a
No, you're good. You're good.
it was a whole learning era.
Yeah.
We just learned a lot. We was raising kids. We was newly married. So the 90s just we were simple. Learned a lot. And things just wasn't so. Not things, people.
Yeah.
Just wasn't so butthurt about everything. So it's just, I don't know. It's
Would you agree with this statement? Did it seem more like it was before a time where literally everyone had a stage to say whatever they wanted to all the time and everyone had to listen to them, and you weren't forced to hear as many people at that time? Like, if you wanted to hear somebody, you had to go to the radio, you had to go to the TV, whereas now everybody
everybody has a mic.
Exactly.
There was a lot more. Let bygones be bygones.
Didn't seem like people
didn't hang on to every little thing that they could think of to plain lying about. So
Even if they did, it didn't seem like you were around it as much. You know, I'm a big believer in like.
Yes, Beard. It did seem a lot smaller back then. A lot smaller.
You think your parents have it all figured out, but you realize everyone's figuring it out as they go. I firmly believe that.
Absolutely.
You know, I guess like, it's one of those that like, it's always been happening, but now it's easier to access it. You know, like people have always complained this much. People have always been this crazy about politics and religion and stuff like that. It's just so much easier to access it now. I feel like, you know, it's so much easier to, you know, it like I said, it's so much easier to just be a part of that information.
And everything is on somebody's phone. Everything, you know. You've heard, I'm sure y'all have heard it, but thank goodness when we were all coming up, when we were young, there was no phones.
You know, cameras. You know, me and my brothers were just on the cusp of that as well. Like there were cameras, but it wasn't like everyone had one in their phone. Absolutely. When we were growing up. Let's see. Why did you give me a mullet as a kid? Because
it was the trend.
It was that, but also you had one.
I had one.
So I just wanted what Dad had.
Did. So all of my boys at one time has had one.
Yeah.
All of them.
Cheers and Buc-ee's. The world did feel smaller, but we were also kids. What's up, Quan? Is that Quan?
Is
I
that
think
Quan?
it is.
The Quan and Shiva, yes. It was nice to have your own opinion and not get in an argument because you had your own opinion and can walk away and still be friends.
Quan, good to see you here, bud.
Good seeing you, Quan. Appreciate you showing up.
Hell yes, dude. We'll have to have a beer ourselves soon. When you could disagree with people without hating each other, just allowing people to have their own opinions. Now, what I think it is too is that people are a lot more. Back then, people weren't as involved with the political process as they are now, and the views weren't as extreme as far as the mainstream goes. So like back then, yes, you may have disagreed with how Jimmy Carter handled the Panama Canal and things like that, but I think the topics. Quan, thank you so much for following, my man. And but I also think that the platforms that politicians build their entire platforms on, like the positions they build it on, are completely different than they were back then. So it's like, so yes, while I agree with you, it's also like, you know, we can disagree about whatever, but I don't believe in disagreeing about when it comes to people and whether or not they have rights to do something. Like as soon as we start discussing that, I'm like, yes, every single person deserves the exact same rights. Every single person deserves to be heard and things like that. But we can't disagree on who's valid as a person and who isn't. We can disagree on anything else. We can have differing opinions about anything else, but if your opinion invalidates like the entirety existence of a type of person, then I have a hard time like being like, yeah, our opinion's different. Yes, Enno, you did miss the hot noodles. Yes, you did
miss it. And see, you know, and
appreciate your support, Quan.
That is awesome that is still a thing, because even today, you know, there's disagreeing with friends sometimes just will split you up, and it's good to know that there's still some of that around.
Yeah, like, of course I disagree with my friends on things, but it's like, I couldn't be friends with somebody who was just like, you know, yeah, everything's cool with me, but this type of person, that stuff shouldn't exist. I'm like, you're kind of, you're invalidating an entire, like, orientation or, like, a race or something like that. That stuff I can't disagree on.
I agree, Will Beard.
You know, it's gotta be everybody's valid, and then we can talk about actual issues and disagree on stuff. Let's see. The media definitely only brings out the worst.
The media is the negativity.
You gotta get clicks. That's like, I mean, you can logic your way in and out of it. Like, damn, the only way people are gonna see the ads that pay me money is to, you know, is to get people to click on it and see it. And it's like, why are they showing me this? Because it's getting clicks.
So, back to the funny stories.
Yes, so, I guess we were going to tell a funny story. Let's see, there are some political things that infringe on basic rights that I can't just disagree with someone like that, but they're all things someone will never change their mind on, so not worth trying. That is very true. I just avoid them if I think they're a little too on the fringe. I remember, check this out. I posted a picture of me with my friends on Halloween, and I made a joke. I said, celebrating the only day where you can sit on the porch with your friends and say, where's the kids? And somebody hopped in and was like, made a comment about Biden. I was like, shut up. Shut up. I'm not talking about that. This is a good stream. Thank you so much, Brazilian. We will be streaming for like the next 6.5 hours. So if you haven't already, be sure to join our Discord and hang out and follow all that cool stuff. This isn't Hot Noodle Challenge. Zach, you were here for it. Brazilian redeemed insult. Okay. An insult. You seem like the type of person to enjoy wet socks and wearing them. Next thing. Funny stories about each other.
I just told this one yesterday, and it's funny, but cute.
Real quick, Shiva redeemed insult. It's a shame you're as hot as you are. There you go. There you go, bud. Alright.
So, just told this story yesterday. Like I said, it's funny but cute.
Your driving sucks. It almost killed me. Fuck you.
I started driving a truck in 2000.
Yes. Yeah, tell that one.
And, so Tyler, at 5 years old, would get up. I'd be up getting ready to leave at, I don't know, 2 o'clock in the morning. He would come in there in his underwear and a blankie and go, Dad, I'm going. But you got to have more clothes on than that. I'll tell you, Mom, you would be. And he rode with me in the truck a lot.
Yeah, I saw all the surrounding states and stuff from the passenger side of a semi truck from the time I was like 5 until like, I don't know, hell, it was like
16, 17.
Yep, 16 or 17 was around the time the ports kind of changed up requirements, so I couldn't go with him. And then the very last thing that we did, I was in my 20s, or turning 20, and we went to how long of a trip?
We did a 925 mile trip in
17 and a half hours?
17 and a half hours.
Yeah, 17 and a half hours. Almost 1,000 miles. And dude, we got back, like that last hour of just getting back, it was hell. You were looking at the road, it was dark, you saw lines coming back. And then whenever you blinked, you just saw lines still. You were just still hallucinating that. We got back in the house, didn't say anything to each other. We were so tired we couldn't sleep. I would sit there, fall asleep for like 10 minutes, start seeing the road again and wake up. Man, Zach wants an insult. Oh, you're too scared to eat those hot noodles. That's why you didn't do it with me. Chicken. I used to take road trips with my dad too and look back fondly on those memories. Hell yeah, man, same.
Lots of them.
Yeah, no.
Your turn.
Tell a funny story about you. Funny story about Dad.
I could help you out.
Give me one, because I have an idea.
Bicycle in the parking lot.
That's the one I was gonna tell. Okay, cool. All right. So, when I was in like middle school, we had started riding bikes and stuff together, and my dad's always been a trickster. He's always, if we've been in a car together, it's gone fast. If we've been on anything together, it's gone fast. There was a 4-wheeler that we had, and we made it go fast. There was one time we were doing something. I was riding on the back. We pulled out over a ditch and came out onto the road, and when he shifted up into neutral, it skipped neutral, went right into first, and it just fucking tilted up, and he landed on me. It was dope. Always been doing wild stuff. So anyways, we were playing on our bicycles in a parking lot of a park. A parking lot park. A park's parking lot. Parked.
We parked there.
Yeah. And we just like doing wheelies and shit. Dad was like, take a video of me doing this. And I had a little Samsung Hue, you know, a little flip phone, and I was taking a video of him, and he comes in the frame, and he's like, he does a little wheelie, and then when he lands, he starts coming forward, he lands, and it doesn't stop, and he just flips forward over it. And I was recording it, but I freaked out, so I immediately closed my phone and went to go check on him, and it didn't save the video. And when he got up, he was like, you recorded that, right? And so I flipped my phone open and tried to find it. I was like, oh, it didn't save. He was more upset about that. His hands were split open. It was fucking... I was like, okay, my bad.
Sorry, I wanted to check on you and not keep videoing.
You were like...
We could still have that video.
We cut. He was getting up. He was like, you still got the video? You got the video?
Yes, he did. He wasted the video.
There's something strange about whenever me and Dad decide to do things together.
It was always an adventure.
It's always an adventure. We'd get together and do something. It'd be a flat tire. When Dad got shocked. Oh,
which one?
Yeah, which time?
Which time?
we would like. There's a flat tire. There's something not working. Whenever I used to go to work with him when I was in like middle school and stuff, he flipped the bike.
I agree.
Shame on me. We were coming home from his work one time, got a flat tire and had to pull into like an El Cheapo or changing the tire. It's like 6 at night or 6 p.m. and we're just exhausted. We just get out of the car and start laughing because we got to use this little ass jack to just change the tire.
Yeah, and I wish y'all could have seen the people sitting at the gas station. Yeah. They were all looking at us like we were
psychotic. It's like they got a flat tire. They're changing a tire in a parking lot at 6 p.m. and we're just howling laughing. It's like, what can you do at that point?
They're like, those people were, I know they were like, okay, they're on something. They got to be.
Ain't no way this shit's that funny. But it was. I mean, I learned pretty early on, like, if it's something you can't help and, you know, you're gonna have to deal with it anyways, if you can make a joke about it, it'll make it makes the...
Laugh about it.
A little sugar makes the medicine go down a lot easier. Put it to you that way.
Weird Beard, I mean, which... I'm not sure which time. The dryer, the
dryer when it launched you out of the house.
Yes.
I don't even know if it's really a story. It's just
it is a story.
Oh, run it, dude.
The dryer. So Mom will probably correct me on this, but something was going on with the dryer. It was acting up, and so I had to back off of it so when she run it, she could kind of tell what was going on with it. And so it messed up again, and not thinking, I did not unplug the dryer. I just the single wire we was in, it was sit right at the back door. So I just kind of drug it around, popped the back door open so it had plenty of light, and I would reach in to see if there's any wires are loose. And 220 hits pretty damn hard.
220 volts or what?
220 volts. It's pretty hard.
I just remember you going out of the door.
It rolled me out the door.
And you were like, oh, I was like, what happened? I got shocked. And I'm thinking, well, I say I get shocked when I got a little static. You go,
Oh, and Weirdbeard would be the one want to talk about being shocked. That used to sit behind the chair with the fork and stick it in the light socket.
Yes.
Receptacle, excuse me, the
Yeah.
receptacle.
Yes, I remember when it set on fire. I remember being at home and it was just me. Actually, you were gone at
The
work.
same dryer. That was the same dryer.
You were at work. I remember sitting in the living room looking over, and the flame starts, and Mom's going like this. Mom's going, oh, they like swatting at it with her hand, and Scotty comes out. He's like, "What's going on?"
The dryer's on fire.
She's like, "Ah!"
It was a squeaking. It was the belt squeaked on it, and she sprayed WD-40 on it.
WD-40 is flammable. If
Yes.
I'm correct. Okay. Yeah. Oh my god. Man. Yep, I remember those days, man. On weekends. That's the reason why this weather always, I was in the tub and jump out because I thought it would shock me somehow, and I was fucking stupid.
You were.
Damn, that's funny!
So, wow, you were probably.
I had to have maybe been 4.
This.
4 and
Yeah,
we
so
would have been 4 and 6. Weird.
So you were like 6 years old. So yeah, I can
Yeah.
see that.
Let's see. All of them hurt. All the burps are spicy.
I bet.
Shit, what was I gonna say? This was like when it starts getting around this time and it's a little cold outside. It's like I always, it always hits like some nostalgia for me because this would always be the time where we were like doing a lot of cookouts, and it wasn't even anything crazy. It was just like the big packs of chicken you could get for cheap. We used to grill almost every weekend. We, you know, I wouldn't say we were like poor, but we were like we were just getting by, and then it would still be like on the weekends we'd have a few people over. It'd be like, can y'all bring some beer and maybe some more chicken and stuff like that. They'd be at the grill. Me, Zach, Coda, whoever would be back in this room actually playing video games, and then like they'd have like the windows open and there's like Leonard Skinner playing in the living room, and you just
Good times.
it was a lot of good times. I look back on that stuff fondly. It's probably why, like, every thing I've ever been to, it's like, man, what's going to happen with the music? I need music at everything. It makes everything nice. I was in the tub and jumped out because I thought it would drop me somehow. No, it's fucking stupid. You were a kid. Dryer's on fire. Better get out the tub. Randomly piercing our ears at a party. That's how Carson got his ears done.
Okay, so have we all done that?
Yeah.
Because I did that at 15.
I was in 5th grade when I got my second ear pierced, and I was like 4 when I got my first one done. So like,
I want to get a third.
get a third one.
I really want to get a third.
I want to. We were
We were younger.
I remember being at a
You
party.
didn't have the dad that I did.
I remember being at a party, and Coda was like drunk, and he goes, "Yeah, let's stretch my ears," and just sits him down in a chair and gets his ears piercing party.
Let's go.
I'll pierce you, all right.
Okay.
Damn, bro, we've been streaming for almost 6 hours. We're almost to the halfway point of the stream today. Man. Let's see. Thanks, Streamlabs. Fuck off.
So you mentioned mechanicking at the beginning.
Yes, I did.
Oh, the story how Tyler got his nickname.
Okay, but listen. That's private. only my parents get to use the nickname, and I don't want it to be a thing here. So we're just going to omit that.
Let's go to the next one.
Zach Pierce's ears. All right, turn the stream off. Shut up! Shut up! Turn the stream off for a second. Shut up. Let's see. Yeah, Mechanicin, run it. Tell all these kids that are in this chat. Dad, tell them something cool about like stuff in the 80s. Like what did a cool Saturday night with your friends look like in the 80s?
Oh wow.
Tell them that.
Cool night.
Just don't say the city that we're in. Please.
No,
Thank you.
absolutely
All right,
not.
Cool.
There was a
Oh,
plaza
hurts.
that probably, I don't know, probably 20 of us would meet up, and every weekend that we all met up, of course the law would come and have to ask us, are y'all racing tonight? I'm not sure if they was wanting to watch or they was making sure that we didn't, because all the cars sitting in the parking lot either had 50 what we used to call super wide 50 tires on the back, tunnel ram sticking out of the hood, hood scoop so the hood would close around the carburetors. I was the glass pack king of my town,
Which is loud mufflers,
really
loud exhaust.
Super. Yeah, these kids these days has that they're loud, but they're trash. You got to have loud and
These whippersnappers and their loud exhaust.
these old whippersnappers.
Get off my lawn with your bitch exhaust.
So yeah, it was really cool that, and most of us that sit in this parking lot build our own cars. So that was pretty cool. Not Daddy bought us a truck so we could go hang out with our friends.
Yeah, really.
Favorite build?
No, finish Saturday night. Finish that thought, and then you go.
Well, it always ended up in a race. Somebody always ended up in a race somewhere. Sometimes
They were racist. Wait, racers. Sorry.
Racers.
Raise hell, praise Dale.
Yeah. So, matter of fact, I seen one of the ex-cops. He just retired.
I seen that.
We seen him in town, and we was chatting. And I was like, I said, somebody asked me a while back how did I meet you? And he goes, I kept your butt out of jail.
Him. Okay. Yeah.
So,
is that the one that kept you from fighting the other cop?
yes, he was a new cop that kept me from going to jail for fighting the cop that was harassing me.
So
at this time, so
you're about to learn a lot about me. It's like, wow, Tyler's got such a problem with authority. It's like, my dad fought cops. All right, shut up.
Most favorite build.
Your favorite car build. I don't know what else you build.
You
built a couple decks in your day. I think the decks you've built have been pretty solid.
Yeah.
We still have the deck you built. That was a dumb joke. Don't acknowledge that.
There was there's two actually that I don't think I could put one in front of the other. I crammed a big block Chevrolet engine into a '84 Monte Carlo.
Ooh.
that was a really cool build.
I think I've talked about the Monty on the stream before.
And me and Mom built a car and played on the drag strip for a while. That was a really awesome build that me and her done.
Was that the Grand Prix?
It was the 82 Grand Prix.
My mom used to drive an 82 Grand Prix.
No, Mom drove an 80.
She drove an 80 Grand Prix that was yellow, bright,
Tweety bird yellow,
bright, glossy, almost highlighter yellow with purple mirrors, and they called it Tweety Bird. And we had a second one that was an 82, and it was red.
It was Fire Engine Red.
Fire Engine Red, and that's
the
what
one we built.
Yeah, just 2 Grand Prix. Man, we just had a lot of cool cars.
Because when me and Mom met, I had a 78 Grand Prix it was white with pink flames.
Oh, the flames that were on backwards.
Nope, that was the pickup that I bought.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, just growing up, we always had like some pretty cool cars, you know, like I remember riding in the Monte Carlos. I remember not the Monte Carlos, the Grand Prix. I remember riding in Grandpa's Monte Carlo. That burned. It's starting to get vinegary.
Zach could bring us another beer.
Zach, you listening? Bring us beers. The blue pickup, old blue. I remember when it was white and black.
Yeah,
it was
that's that's the one that had the backwards flames when we first bought it.
Was it a 1980?
It's a 78.
It was a 70. Look this up. A 78 standard cab C10.
Yep.
Look that up. That's what we used to ride around in. It is still around here, but that's what we had.
As a matter of fact, the engine from the drag car ended up in that truck.
Yeah, so there was that. I remember then after that was the minivans. And we had
89 Chevrolet Astro van.
Yeah, 89 Chevrolet Astro van, green and blue stripe. I mean, gray and black, not green and blue at all. And like, Dad at one point put these wide ass tires on it and dropped a 350 in it.
It had a 4.3 in it, which comes with a standard 190 horsepower. The one we put in it had a 310 horsepower.
Right.
4.3.
So, you know, and then we had like another Astro van that was for the family. Oh, thanks, baby.
Come on, baby.
That was for the family. You know, just it was like greenish blue. That was the one that Faley rode around in. The other one had like the 1,000-watt amp and the 112 or 212s.
The van?
The gray one.
Yeah, it had 212s and God knows what else. Anyway,
I taught him how to pour that beer. Shut up. No, I'm kidding. You know, and I always thought it was cool, man. Just like always having like, there was always projects in the yard, and there was just really cool cars. It wasn't about it. Like it was never like the latest car and the newest or anything. It was like just constantly seeing like my dad on a, you know, having a project. It was like we're working on a car this, you know, today or whatever. Built a shop to work on these things in.
You bringing up the blue truck? The original engine, no. The first engine that we built and put in that truck, Mom built.
Yeah, you know, and so like that's always been a big thing in our family. So as cars have gotten newer and harder to build yourself, harder to work on yourself, it's kind of like made me sad because that's like a big part of my childhood. And the car that I drive now, Dad and I built together. So you know, I treasure things like that, and it's sad watching. I understand technology has to evolve. I just still wish this stuff was easier to work on. It's something they're trying to roll back now with like consumer rights, and you should be able to work on your own stuff. But like, I think that working on a car is just, it takes a lot of patience. It takes a lot of it's so nice.
So Dakota, is that from start to finish or between being hollered at?
Yeah, because
there's a difference.
I remember when I started seeing those memes, I thought people making those had just been watching me. Oh, Hold the damn flashlight where I can see you.
Because your grandpa hollered at me a lot.
Yeah. There is? Is it for sale?
It's still there. Is that the one me and you eyeballed?
If it's a 4-door, wouldn't that be a Malibu?
Mm-mm.
Mm.
I thought you was going to stop and ask if they wanted to sell it.
Yeah, stop. Ask them if they want to sell it. Oh, shit. The music stopped. When the music stopped.
Because you know that would be a hell of a project for us all to jump on.
3, 2, 1.
Fuck off, YouTube! No free clout! Alright, I'm gonna go pee. Entertain the chat, Dad.
Let's do it. The music scene. Yo, my mom's working on it now. It's a long process, but the music scene back then, the area that we're in, there was concerts. There wasn't really a whole lot of I guess you would say shows. That wasn't really a thing.
6 o'clock now.
So, you all had to just kind of gang up and go to the concerts down at the what you call it, the center or whatever it is. That's like an hour from us. It just wouldn't. I mean, of course, you could go to the, the old people's club and listen to them half-ass DJ a country song or two, but just not a whole lot of shows around here. Of course, but we listen to everything from Beethoven to.
My dad listened to a lot of hip hop.
Yeah. What's his name? Tone Loc. I mean, we listen to it all. So.
Oh, that's the guy. For those of you that don't know, Tone Loc is the person who wrote "Wild Thing," dun 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 dun, "Wild Thing," or the other one you might have heard, "Funky Cold Medina," which is a pretty transphobic song.
But yeah, concerts weren't real big around here. Not really. I mean, they'd have them, like I said, down at the center, but that was an hour and a half away, whatever. So, yes, you did miss the hot noodles.
If Dixie, yes, you missed them.
He cried.
I was burping a lot, and it was painful, and it.
Yeah, what she said.
It hurted. Parachute pants.
Ooh, I owned every color they had.
Every color of parachute pants you could get in this vicinity.
In this vicinity, in the men's parachute pants, I owned them. I also owned a 2 spike wristbands, a spike collar, a spike belt that was held up by a pair of handcuffs.
My dad was this like country hip hop goth. He didn't know what he was going for, but
I had no idea.
Man, did he shoot for it, And it would be like that guy gets out of a car, and it was like blasting hip hop, but it's like nice spikes and off the chain. That was hardcore. Yeah, he is, dude. Now he's out here with his purple shirt.
What's wrong with my purple shirt?
Nothing.
Look, it matches your purple, whatever the thing is.
Windscreen.
Yeah, that thing.
I would date Dad. Hell. You want to fight my mom.
Yeah, I mean, you can fight her if you want to.
Yeah, you know, it's just. You see where I don't know. I feel like I got a little bit of it. I'm not as cool yet, but I'm getting there.
But you know, it was. She does, Squid. She does. She almost said she'd take mom.
Can.
But and I guess it's just me from me being open-minded. Listen to all types of music. Tried all the trending clothing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I went from the parachute pants to what we know as the baggies that were the pants that fit you in the waist was super. Y'all call them hammer pants.
We
now.
called them Jinkos. That's who made them.
They're super huge in the legs and then tied at the ankles.
Oh no, we didn't.
The MC Hammer. They became the MC Hammer trip pants.
Well, trip pants were loose all the way down. These like came in at the ankle.
Yeah, they were tied on the ankle. They if anybody has ever seen Can't Touch This MC Hammer video, those. I've done that. I've done the whole parachute pants. I've owned. Gosh, I'm gonna say this out loud. I have owned a pair of leather jeans at one time.
Yeah. Gross, dude.
So it's. Hey, when me and your mom met, I wore super tight jeans, a wife beater t-shirt with a open up button up shirt with really huge tongue tennis shoes.
Hey, those testes made me, alright? This jerky is slamming. I'll slam your jerk. I'm just saying, explain some things. Hey, I'm gonna take it personally. I don't know. My style has changed a bit. These days I don't like anything that has like huge brands on them, logos or anything. Like I like nice branded stuff, but it doesn't have to be anything crazy.
I'm not a brand person.
No. I want it to look nice, and like this has a little brand on it, but you can't really read it, and it's like very nonchalant. I just want to be a hot goth bitch, but that's work.
It is. I've been there. Not the bitch. Well, yeah, I have been a bitch too. So anyway, and as far as music, I mean, I've always been open-minded about music. Love the bass. I was the one that had all the big radio, and before big radios were a thing.
You know, I agree. I mean, same. I just I've always just leaned more towards hip hop and heavy metal. It's always been like, it's either a hardcore hip hop. I love rap. I love everything from like super lyrical rap to the most ignorant shit you can think of. Like I bought 21 Savage. I like 21 Savage a lot. But then also, you know, super into heavy metal and like singer-songwriter stuff. Like
the South Pole phase.
I don't want to talk about it. I was ignoring the comment.
Jesus.
I'm on the way to hot goth girl when not at work. You'll get there. You know, I don't even know. I've gone so long in my life of just throwing on a t-shirt and shorts. I don't know what I am. I don't know what I'm shooting for. I want to like, I'm gonna just start doing shit on the fly. Just be like, I'm gonna get this pierced up.
Weird Beard, do you know there's some of those hoodies still in the grease clothes tote out in the shop?
Shut the fuck up, Zach. Anybody talk about tits?
Oh my god.
That every time you say that, it reminds me of the Christmas I sat inside, hungry, smelling all the food because they were out hunting hogs and we couldn't eat without them. And I'm like, Whoops, thought Dad redeemed the compliment.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh my god. Zach said hard. Let's see. You know what? That wasn't.
And
What?
y'all, you know, don't be afraid to. We'll do Q&A too. So.
Yeah, we can't come up with everything. Come on. Y'all want me to bring some food to you boys in there? What kind of food?
Kind of food. Good food.
Dad and D&D. Yo, when we do the IRL, okay. Oh yeah, you know what? Let's tell a story about when Dad played D&D with us.
Oh, wow. You gotta get him back.
And I didn't know that word. Yeah, so like, he hopped into a
One shot.
to a one shot with us, and like, he got the luck of the dice. Like, he rolled a good 3 to 4 nat 20s in like this small period of time. Like it just like throughout this one shot, he passed almost every roll that he had. I was like, man, if I had that kind of luck in the campaigns I've been in, son of a bitch.
Dominated that one shot.
Yeah, you did. God,
And loved it.
I stuck my hand in a box and died.
He beat fucking ass. He beat actual ass at D&D, and it's a random game. It's bullshit.
And the teens. Huh? Yeah, you can bring it in here. I'll nibble on it. Hey, while we have everybody here, is Big Squid, are you still in here? I was thinking we'd probably just do this until Jackbox.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We'll probably do this until Jackbox. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, we're gonna do this till Jackbox. We're gonna start that 7:15. I'll
You chicken sandwich for Dad just in case, and y'all can split some nuggets.
thanks, baby.
I'm out here fucking.
Dude, Zach fucks. I didn't know you fucked.
I do a little bit.
Jackbox, yes. We're gonna be playing Jackbox 8. We can have up to like 8 people. So far we have me, Zach, Weird Beard, Big Squid, Fluffy Squid, Yomo is joining us. My lovely lady friend. Amnixia, would you like to join? The roulette game? I think we are. Oh, I usually just do all the games on 8, but Job is so fun. You still have permissions for the stream voice chat. That's where I'll be streaming the game to. So hop in there. Yes, Zach. There's gonna be girls.
Don't be scared, Zach.
Hey, was Tyler planned? No. You know what? I wasn't unplanned. I was second guessed. Oh, my bad. I didn't know you were a she there. Oops.
You know, that can be true for both of you. Because it just seemed like we were like, yeah, let's do this. And something came up. It was like, you know what? Let's wait just a little while. It was too late to wait.
That was so fucked up. Tyler screams, screams. Like I just exude accident baby energy. Wow, that hurts.
Yeah. I wasn't an accident, but I don't care anymore. Which is almost the same.
Almost the same. Finish your story, Dad.
Which one?
About how I was. You could say that about both me and Dakota, that we
Yeah,
were
because
second-guessing.
like when we decided to try, like with Dakota, we were like, okay, we're gonna do this, and Mom got a super job opportunity. It was like, let's pump the brakes. Well, too late.
He was already here.
He was already in the process. And then we decided to do, on the second one. Third one, excuse me. My bad. On the third one. And we were like, let's do this. And I can't remember exactly what was going on. But we was like, maybe we should pump the brakes a little bit. Too late.
Yep.
There was no brakes to pump.
5 weeks after, I'm like, I ain't doing that, motherfucker. God, that's so fucked up.
Zach could bring us one more beer.
You can have mine. I'm starting to feel him. I don't need to get that. I got 6 more hours of this.
Oh, you good then?
Man. All right, Dad. I'm gonna ask you 2 questions.
Oh, yeah.
Say the first thing that comes to your mind.
The first thing?
Yep. What is the easiest thing about being a parent?
Caring for you. That was easy. Caring for you.
Okay. Do you wish to elaborate on that, or?
For somebody who some people can
Oh, on Insta.
because some people can have
Some people
kids.
call them an Insta.
Well, some people can have kids and just not care.
Yeah. They can just kind of.
Walk away.
Yeah.
So caring for y'all was the easiest because there was no question about our love. So caring came really easy.
All right. Now, what's the hardest part about being a parent?
Hardest part about being a parent.
I've never asked these questions before, so.
There's 2 parts to that. It's a 2-part answer. Providing and making sure you're safe.
Yo, scruffy ass. I'm the hardest part about parenting. Shut the fuck up.
But that's the hardest is providing for you.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's in our situation there was times that we couldn't give y'all what we wanted. And making sure y'all were safe because that was just something that anybody who
He's talking about himself.
yes.
We know that.
But yeah, that's the easiest and the hardest.
Yeah. I mean, I think I don't know, because I kind of remember like the times you're talking about where like growing up, I lived off hand-me-downs till I was in middle school, really. When I just started growing all awkward and needed my own clothes, that was one thing, but like, but I've never like, there's a burp coming. Ooh. I've never looked back at like where we came from and been like upset at it or regret like, oh no, I wish I had better stuff as a kid. Like I had a Super Nintendo that my oldest brother got when he passed first grade, which was 3 years or 4 years shy of me being born. You know, we had a Super Nintendo. We had AC most of the time. And, you know, it was like, there we could. Zach lived 2 houses down. I think it's crazy that having like 10 extra kids wasn't the hardest part. Like,
it was close. It was close to. Is it close to 10?
You know, and then, you know, Zach was like 2 houses down. So me, Zach, and Weirdbeard spent most of our time just being outside and being kids and not really knowing the difference. Looking back, I can kind of see some stuff, but like, I can never say that like there was a point in my life where I didn't feel like I was cared for.
Absolutely.
Squid, you act like you ain't already adopted.
I thought I had already done that, Squid.
And then as I got older, and we started bringing our friends around, and they had whatever issues they had, or they didn't have any issues, they were just like, huh, I guess my friends started coming over, started calling my mom and dad, and so now there was like 10 of us, so it'd be a weekend. They'd get up at like Sunday, and
we were called the Haven, so I mean,
they'd get up on like Sunday, and there's like 9 of us just stretched out in the living room. It's just the kind of parents they were.
family means a lot to us, blood or not, because it's not blood that makes family.
It's not. It's.
What you got there, boy?
Nuggies?
Give me a nuggie. I want to try a nuggie.
There you go. Can you reach that? Put it where you can reach it. There you go. I mean, there's a lot of kids I know, well, people my age, that all have their own things to thank my parents for.
Yomo, communication is where it starts. It really is. Me and Mom learned that early on.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom. Keep going.
That good or bad, you communicate. And me and Mom both, we had a childhood of struggles, and we wasn't the typical people that came up like that and was like, oh, well, this is the way it is, this is the way it's going to be. We made a decision that we wanted better. And Zeus boy, Zeus is rocking the table.
Oh, Zeus, no.
Sit. And we wanted better. And my dad was the dad that you know, all my friends wanted to hang out with, and I, from a young age, I was that person that, you know, if I ever have kids, I want to be that dad that any of my kids' friends could come to and, you know, and trust in. So that we worked at that, and
I can kind of attest to the communication thing too. Now, understand that like when I was born, I'm the youngest of 3. When I was born, my dad was the age that I am right now. He was having his 3rd kid at what I am right now. That's insane. To me at least. And I remember like being old enough to kind of remember, but I kind of watched my parents figure stuff out too. But what's always been so nice for us is like I can come to my parents with anything and just say off the wall shit, ask a random question, and I never felt judged for it. I never felt like I was a bad child for feeling certain things. Shut up, I do not have a kid. I never felt bad for feeling certain things or thinking certain things, and I was able to ask questions and not be judged, and I never felt weird for asking questions, and so I always felt like there was a good trust here, and so that's kind of something that I would try and carry to my family. Way to ruin the moment. And Nixia, yeah, I mean, I'm sure I have friends that would say the same thing. There's not many of my friends who haven't lived with me for one reason or
At
another.
one point or the other.
Whether they just wanted to
or a bad situation. They were always welcomed here.
Oh yeah, of course. And so, you know, I think that I think that's important. And I'm always
Weird Beard said, "Shut up, Streamlabs, we're having a moment."
and he's made the scream sound happen. Oh boy, it's so bad. They can see Zeus's head poking up over the computer.
We've y'all had friends from just a bad home life to just parents too busy who has hung out here. So
Boy, sit. Yeah. You know, that stuff's important to me. That's kind of how I've been able to foster like lifelong friends too.
yeah, Yomo, you know Zeus is giving that side eye because he's eating that sandwich.
Big ups to that, Zach. Yeah, I never felt like a fuck up for making mistakes. If I ever felt like a fuck up, it was because I was telling myself I was. I never once felt bad for just trying to figure life out on my own. And Bixie, honestly, same. Look at him. Hold on.
There's Zeus the boy.
Now you can see more of Zeus.
Zeus the boy.
Hell yeah. It's not a bad thing to look up to, you know? That's my goal too.
I mean, how can you not though? I mean,
Real quick though, I take so many naps on Zeus,
oh, same.
and in the mornings I wake up and he's like strawed out across my body. I can't get up and he's just knocked out. I'm like, oh, I love him so much. And I just go back to sleep. I feel you, Amnixia. I don't blame you.
You did not see that.
Don't do that. Not on camera. Oh, you making his face do the thing.
Mm-hmm. And his foot do the thing.
Oh. You can read the name, you know what that is. Cheers. Okay.
You're not wrong. He does. He passes out quickly.
When I get comfy, I'm taking full advantage of it. I don't sleep good. So as soon as I do something, I'm like, damn, that's cozy. Nap. I'm sleeping. It's over. I'm outie. 3,000.
Miss Emily, you know we'd be there for you in a second.
Dude, I remember the first time I went to somebody's house and we ate in their room. I was like, y'all, yeah, we don't have to sit at the table? It's like, okay. Nah, if nothing else, I know life's gonna get busy and technology's gonna get crazy and with having kids and stuff. We're gonna eat at the damn table. We got to.
Oh boy. And the thing is, all of our extra kids, I guess you call them, would tell you if our dinner table could talk, boy, the stories that have been told at that table.
We've said some shit.
We've said some shit. We've shed some tears. We've had many laughs. So,
Now we've had friendships begin and end at that table. Shit.
honestly, begin and end at that table.
Broken friendship, back together, swag. That's a throwback.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I said a beer with dad, and you know, number 8 at this point between the two of us. My bad.
And shout out to Zach bringing us some food.
Yeah, really. Big shout out, Zach. We should just start a hype train in his honor. I don't know.
Yeah, hype train in Zach's honor. Hell yeah.
Hype for Zach.
Shout out to Zach, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Oh, you bitch.
Damn, that shit's good.
You bitch. And didn't bring us any?
I would, but it's so hot, you know?
Yeah.
Zach,
Damn.
you're a bitch.
That
Zach, you're a
Shout out to Zach being a bitch.
I don't even care he brought us food
I
no
don't
more.
even care no more. And they're eating jerky without us.
Hmm. Yeah, so, man. Family's important. Whether you're related to them or not, family's important. Because hell, wow, not coming till December.
What the?
Wow. Yeah, I got you.
Really?
I got you.
And why are you waiting to December to get here? Mad?
I'm not mad.
We don't get mad.
I feel great. I am so full of chicken and beer. I love you guys. Yeah, same. And what's crazy is, there's a lot of our own blood probably wouldn't do that for him. Yeah, it's neither here nor there, but like,
Yeah.
it's one of those things where like, there's a whole lot of things that people like to tell you, like, you can't choose your family, you can't do this, you can't do that. You can. It is so.
Oh, you can. It's just like, oh, me and Yomo was chatting earlier. You can break the toxic
cycles.
cycle. Absolutely, you can.
Fuck blood, y'all made your own family. Oh, fuck blood, we crip. Okay, whatever. Yeah.
Yes, there is a difference between family and relatives. Oh,
There you
look at mom to the rescue with this deer jerky.
Oh. Ow.
Oh,
Is it good?
boy, this deer jerky is something else.
Yeah. Man, I love that shit. I love those 4-hour dinner conversations. It's happened before when we're out at a restaurant. We'll get done with our food in like an hour and just be sitting there like 4 hours later. They're like, you guys need anything? Like, shit, we should probably go.
We should probably leave. This is not home.
Hey. Boy.
And our dogs are spoiled just as bad as our kids.
Fuck you. No, Zeus, you were on camera. You need to show some manners.
Got manners? Mom, the jerky is awesome.
That's pretty good, you know? Oh, man. Joke's on you. Tyler is a dog, not Zeus.
Oh, well,
No wonder you'd be trying to eat me. Oh. I was holding the chicken too far down. There you go.
that's the mix. Mom made that her own seasoning for that one.
That was pretty damn good.
That was pretty damn good. You're just a snack.
Maybe just a snack. Oh, man.
I do, Zach. Mom made her own seasoning for that deer jerky.
It's pretty good. Can't wait to see what it tastes like.
She didn't use a store-bought
Let's go.
seasoning.
Alright.
Oh, and by the way, that's the deer that I took down.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't be... I think mass-bought deer is weird, but... You got deer on your property, man? Just... fill your freezer up. Ethically captured meat or whatever.
I slammed my penis in the car door. You slammed your penis in the car door.
Big Squid, you know what to do with those two. Thank you. Thank you. And Nixia, thank you. Yo, let's get famous. What are you talking about? I didn't see those. So, there's these spam accounts that come on, and it's like, want to become famous? Go to bigfollows.com. And basically, I know what it is. I've never been to the site, but I can already tell you. You pay them a bunch of money, and they go, we'll market for you. And basically, they got a bunch of bots set up on servers in another country or in this or here, whatever, and they just mass follow you. And so what happens is you find these channels that have like 3,500, 4,000, 5,000 followers and like 5 congruent watchers. Like, and what happens is I guarantee you it's like 14, 15, 16-year-old kids that fall for it. And I've had them start personally messaging me and be like, you want to become famous? I'm like, please go fuck yourself. You are taking advantage of people who don't know any better, and that sucks. I want free rage followers.
Yeah, absolutely.
I want it to be organic.
Quan still with us?
I have no way to check right now. I want it to be organic, yeah. I don't do follow for follows. I don't do, I don't know if I can say that.
Yeah, you should tighten up that range there a little bit.
You know, I don't tell people I don't go sign up to be an ambassador for a brand and then tell people I'm sponsored and try to seem more famous than I am. But do you want to become famous? I don't know if... Hell yes. You know, fuck it. I want every day to just be stressful that I can't get people to leave me alone. Need that.
I want him to become famous.
Yeah. Dad's like, I want to stop working and become famous.
Yeah. Could you hurry up?
Really? I don't want to shop my content to other content creators. Collaborations are wonderful, but like, you know, this is all I'll say because I'll rant about it. But like, I don't want to be somebody that streams to streamers, and they have the expectation that I'm just going to come and watch theirs. Because if you take a whole bunch of streamers and put them in a room, and everyone's watching each other's content, everyone's paying each other for subs and stuff like that. One, that's not organic. You like the people you want to make your money and follows off of are the random people that watch on here.
My boy.
And then you're not making like any kind of like actual money or progress in like your audience or anything like that. You want organic audiences. You don't want... It's just like if you're a musician, if the only people that come to your shows are members of the other bands, what does that do for you?
Homegrown brand.
It doesn't do anything for you.
Daddy happy.
You know? It's like whenever I would play in shows, the way I would be like, man, I wonder how many different faces I see tonight. I would not count a single person there to play the show. You only count the people that bought the ticket to come and watch. Big Squid collab win all the time, anytime. Actually, in like 30 minutes, whenever we do Jackbox. You know? Kind of like class president. Everyone votes for themselves.
Absolutely.
Exactly. And like... Same thing when it comes to advertising space. If you understand algorithms and stuff even a little bit, you know, like you make your first post of the day and that gets put everywhere, but the second and third and fourth post you make doesn't show up in anybody's feed. So whenever you're sharing stuff for like a friend, or you're sharing your own advertisements and shit, you want that to be the first and sometimes only thing you share for like 6 hours before you share other shit, so that it gets maximum viewership.
This is coming from a guy who's famous on TikTok. He knows algorithms.
This is how I've treated algorithms forever, since Cision days. And if all of the people who like watching my content are streamers, do you think they're going to use their one good visibility post a day to support me? No. Fuck no. Organic. Make an organic audience. I'd rather have 10 people that actually show up and watch than 25 to 35 other people that show up just because they're like, well, as long as you show up to mine. Like, fuck you. I will do that for certain people, but, you know. When he says famous on TikTok, by the way, do you want this? Oh, you sat on it. Famous on TikTok? So, wait.
Hey, Mom.
Dad, who's your favorite kid and
Yes.
why is it me?
This is the spicy. Don't get that.
Dad, who's your favorite kid and why is it Dakota?
I got one piece.
Like, I got one piece now. I got my fill.
Who's your favorite?
Dakota asks, who is your favorite son and why is it him?
Yeah, Dad, go ahead.
I can honestly say there is no favorite. I love y'all all.
You all agree. F-word Scotty. Just kidding.
So, I stole a meme off of Twitter.
Who is your actual favorite and why is it me?
That hype train is close. Let's go.
Could we toot for Dad?
I saw a meme and a Twitter response. I ripped it and posted it on TikTok. I got almost 80,000 views, and it's the most attention I've ever gotten on social media. And then I found out that some guy actually made it. Then I went to that guy's TikTok, and he had posted it like a day before, and it only got like 1/10 of the views. I felt kind of bad, but oh, Nixie, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Big Squid, thank you for the 100 bits. Weird Beard, thank you for the 100 bits. You're not the favorite child.
We're in the train, baby.
The middle child is never the favorite. You should know this. Yeah, it's because you got webbed toes. Webbed for her pleasure. Oh.
Let's go.
Cool.
No, you want some great
Cool.
I want some green stuff.
You didn't have to do all that. Thank you. Thank you. Everyone got emotes now. Keep it going. Oh, I didn't have it turned on. We are 6 subs away from me being able to afford to get us all new great emotes.
Let's go.
I gotta commission them. The follower emotes are just some shit I ripped off Google, but like the actual emotes you'll be paying for, I'm gonna get them so tight and nice.
Do I still need to be an emote?
Possibly. I may not even be in
like a hard no, guys.
the next Christmas. Emily, Emily, please.
Emily, I asked for that, and
When is fucking under the Christmas tree part 2? Fucking under the sleigh.
Why would we fuck under the sleigh?
I don't know why.
Why
it's
not?
under the Christmas tree.
Because it's a gift. You can get. Oh yeah, everyone loves the Christmas album.
Dude, I hate that he can sit there and go, everyone loves the Christmas album, knowing it's true, and then not make
I
another.
thought you were a chicken farmer because you know how to raise a cock.
Zeus, why are you looking at me like that when the computer says that? He's looking at me like he's concerned. Thanks, Big Squid.
wait, is he talking to you or me?
That is a good question. Are you talking to me or my father? With you, I never know. I think you get the skills from your dad. I don't like where this conversation is going. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I don't know what he means by skill.
That's why I don't like where the conversation is going. You know, of all things.
Oh, Big Squid, I got one for you.
He said to do the little Johnny jokes. Is that what you're thinking?
That one, well, I don't. Yeah, I can do one of those too.
He sounds so pissed. Fucking, I guess. Working on my new
But Big Squid, why is the basketball court wet?
Tyler, please help. I'm stuck in the washing machine again.
Oh no, Step Bro, what are you doing stuck in there? Okay, why is the basketball court wet?
Yeah, why is the basketball court wet? Because all the players dribble on it.
I like this.
They're dribbling piss on it. Nina, you okay? You okay? Bye-bye. Tell a little Johnny. Oh.
My fiance says if I don't get off my computer she's gonna slam my head on my LucasDO HWETL keys def KNZXTV.
The look of concern on Dad's face was like, huh?
Huh? Oh shit.
89% there. Everyone, 10 bits is all it takes to get the text to speech. Throw 10 bits out there and just just say some dumb stuff.
Say a letter.
Say
over and
anything.
over again.
What would you say to
Ask Dad a question.
What would you say to a room of 12 people that you would never meet in real life? Just some random off the wall
Random.
shit. Dad, tell a little Johnny joke.
Little Johnny joke. Let's see. I guess.
Vans on the wall.
Vans on the wall.
You miss
evil Vans. Be
I guess the coolest one that is the lifesavers joke, since that'll kind of bring back some thoughts.
Yep.
But one day the teacher brought in several different flavors of lifesavers and wanted to play a game with the kids.
Level 1 hype train emote. Let's go. Choo choo, boy.
So she gave all the kids blindfolds. And she said, I'm going to give y'all a lifesaver. And y'all tell me what flavor it is. So she put blindfolds on all the kids. Gave them all a grape lifesaver. Little Susie goes, Teacher, I know what that is. That's a grape. Very good. Y'all finish those and we'll go to the next one. So she gives them all a strawberry lifesaver. Little Timmy, he goes, hey, teacher, that's a strawberry. Very good. So they finished it. You give them all a cherry lifesaver. Little Becky raised her hand. She says, teacher, that's a cherry. Very good. So gives all the little kids a honey lifesaver. Well, they sit there and they trying to figure it out. They all got confused looks on their face, and they're trying to figure out this flavor. She says, anybody know it? None of the kids raised their hand. None of them. They was there, and they was almost through with their lifesaver. She goes, well, I'm going to give y'all a hint. That is what your mama sometimes calls your daddy. Little Johnny jumps up and he throws it on the floor. He said, hey, everybody, get that out of your mouth. It's an asshole.
God. It never gets old, you know?
You could also call that flavor Tyler.
Hey, fuck you!
And there's that.
Kodo. Did you know that 10 plus 10 and 11 plus 11 are the same number?
Absolutely are.
What's 10 plus 10?
20.
What's 11 plus 11?
It's 22.
Exactly. As soon as I said that, you fucking lost.
Oh, my brain.
Oh.
I got all soft with that one.
Yeah.
Smooth brain.
Did you know the word of the day is legs? Come here so we can spread the word.
You mean like sex?
When the thing is, whenever Big Squid says a pickup line, it's always so aggressive.
He always wants to fight fuck.
It's always an aggressive fuck. Like, okay.
I'm so worried for his significant other.
He's always angry at me.
I think she's the reason he's like that. Maybe it's Chan we should be concerned about. Compliment.
I would say she probably walks away from it bruised, but I don't even know if she walks.
And Nixie, I think you're a wonderful, talented artist, and it's very nice watching you go as far as you're going right now, and seeing all the cool stuff you're doing.
Yeah, you do really cool art.
It's very admirable, and I enjoy seeing updates about your art and when you do new thumbnails, all that cool stuff. I love seeing it. That's the kind of content I want. I'm so worried for his. You good there, Zach?
You good there?
It's like, I like Mountain Dew. And fucking now get over here. Yeah, that is. Of course it makes you.
Motherfuckers keep making fun of my stutter. I swear to
It's nothing I haven't told you before, but I will not waste an opportunity to tell you again. I think you're doing wonderful.
Pretty badass work, actually.
Did my album cover, bro.
Dude, she's really good at drawing snakes, dude. Fucking snakes?
I'm no
She fucks
weatherman,
that shit up,
but
dude.
you can expect at least 3 inches tonight.
At least 3?
So you're teasing.
You know, when Jesus spoke, they were all astounded at his truth. They didn't want to believe it. They didn't like what he said. And what he said was, born on a mountain, raised in a cave, trucking and fucking is all I crave.
Down here how you wanted it to.
Yeah, dude, Jesus said that. In Park 4210.
Park 4210.
My favorite book.
12.
My my favorite book of the
But
Bible.
you know, this whole weatherman and 3 inches, is that 3 inches tall or 3 inches deep?
Deep and wide. Deep and wide.
Where's John when you need him? Get a good for him.
I don't know, saying huh somewhere.
I can hear it from here echoing in the distance.
Like Emily's
Ah!
like Emily's been watching this in the living room and he's in a different room and he just went, huh? It takes a lot to get 3 inches going, okay? Hold up. What do you have? Low blood pressure?
We didn't even get it going. It should,
Why is it
Does
got,
it have a crank?
does yours do a
they got
dance?
you got a pull rope?
Is there a key?
I mean, you got the kick started or what?
God. Cold start today. Gotta put in the Konami code. Oh,
That's funny.
that's funny. Not the Konami code. The Yakuza Kiwami
You
code?
got like a combination lock on it or something?
Mine's 3 numbers. Up, kinda left, right, A, B, dick. AP dick. What button is that? I saw this thing. It was like, if you're turned on by dirty talk, your dick is voice
Your
activated.
alarm clock doing waves in the background.
What? What alarm clock? Whenever it shows, I guess. No, it's there's flashes because Zach's playing something on the screen.
On
Daddy, you high?
on the big screen.
No, it's Dakota said something. You know, I hate to, but we're coming up on that time. We need to take a break and start getting ready for
So
Jackbox.
if we have any
Last minute questions or anything?
last minute Q&As, we'll get that done.
Yep. Coming up on taking a break. I like this setup. I like this.
Yeah, this worked out pretty good.
Tyler, the people that say Disney is the happiest place on earth just hasn't
the people that
stood
say
next
Disney
to
is
you.
the happiest place on earth just hasn't stood next to you.
I smell good. I talk good.
Fuck good.
Yep. And
Hey, Jackbox with us.
English isn't my first language. Dude, look, my first language is love. All right?
No, you are not leaving.
You're not being hated on.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, pussy.
Don't listen to Zach.
Yeah, don't listen to me.
Hey, Jack. Oh, that's where you do the thingy on your
Mm-hmm. I mean, honestly, it's up to you. I don't know. Making fun of people is my love language. Yeah, I know. I know. I know.
I do not believe
We
that.
got really good at that.
What? Yeah.
Crucial.
What would you do if Tyler got a mullet and tucked his jeans into his boots. Okay, the mullet's one thing. Tucking the jeans into his boots, Fluffy. We'd have to talk.
You'd lose friends. Lose friends with a boot tuck.
Violence is your love language.
Yomo is a bully, so Eve.
Dad said violence is my love language. Of course, that's fuck the walk it's raining.
This sounds like the tempo I used to pleasure myself.
Dad says violence is my love language. Yeah, Yomo will bust your lip.
Sounds like my cold start, dude. Sounds like my Tuesday afternoon. Tuesday specifically. You know that thing they said in Mean Girls? We beat our meat on Tuesdays or whatever.
Yeah, you nailed it.
We beat our meat on Tuesdays.
On it?
I love when girls and me talk about beating their meat.
I love when the girls inside of Mean Girls talk about beating their meats. They are the Arby's of Hollywood. Don't say ew.
I said ooh. Nah, like that kind of.
How long you got before you need to?
About 7.
I need to go ahead and start hitting that break button. If everyone here who is to drift a forklift, Dad did do that.
I did do that.
Everyone here
did that.
Everyone here is playing Jackbox. Be sure to go ahead and slide on into the Discord. Oh my god.
My Roflcopter goes soy 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 soy.
Oh, we got weird at the end.
Yeah, it did.
I'm not sure how many of you there are, but we'll
Figure it out.
yes. I'll be in there once we finish getting set up. I want to bring the other table back over here. Well, or do you want to keep this table? Do you have a...
Good either way. It's fine.
Did you bring your E-pad?
I didn't bring my E-pad. I don't need it though.
Okay.
Not a wife and I don't E-pad the game out.
Right. Yeah, go ahead and eat. We're yeah?
Well, all right then.
Okay.
Right.
There's that.
I'm gonna go ahead and put us on break and do a little cleaning up in here.
Enjoy it, guys.
Yes, everyone say thank you to Dad for joining us on the stream. This was really nice. We'll have to do this again. Honestly, this kind of like all-day chill stream thing is kind of nice. Yes, everyone say thank you. As you'll come
Love
to find
you too,
out.
Yomo.
Dad is more fun than USMH.
Who said that? Dakota?
Big Squid.
Squid.
Ah, same person.
Hi, Pappy.
Yeah, as you'll come to find out, everyone likes literally everyone else on the stream more than they like me. And that's...
I like how they said Dakota's dad.
Alright, well... Thank you guys. We're gonna take a break. During this break, you'll see some
Appreciate it.
you'll see some clips from the stream over the past year. I'm not ending the stream or anything. Stick around. All your sounds and your emotes and your text on screen will still happen.
Odin might be weird, but I love him.
True. His Coda Get Angie counter is still on the marker board and the pantry.
Dakota get angry.
All right, y'all. Thank you, Dad.
Enjoyed.